You want to make that face?
What face you want me to make?
A smiling one or something? You want? Okay, do it. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, as you can tell by the title of the video, we're doing a couples Q&A. I have my wonderful boyfriend right here. So we actually originally were gonna get boiling crab, but they closed early, so we got kicking crab.
Boiling crab's better.
Boiling crab is 10 times 10 better.
That's why I'm hiding. I'm not promoting this.
Anyways, yeah, so if you guys want to see what juicy questions we are asking each other, stay tuned. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and, you know, let's get into it.
Sugar, sugar, how you get so fly? Sugar, sugar, how you get so...
We got our little micheladas.
The best.
Made by me. Okay, so the first question is, someone on Instagram. I kept getting the same question like multiple times. It says, how did you cuties meet?
You want me to explain this?
Yeah, and then I'll give my explanation, because...
Alright. So we met through a mutual friend that we were working at. Right?
Well, it's more his friend than mine.
Was my friend. She worked with her. Right? So he worked with her. Anyways, I was quitting that job. It was literally my last week. And it was like I was helping out because I was a supervisor, and I was helping out different areas, and I was at the area of my friend who works with her. So he hits me up and he's like, yo bro, what do you think of this girl right here? And I was like, who? And he's like, this girl right here. And then I never got a really good look at her for my first like impression. Never got a really good look at her. And he was just like, basically he kind of hooked it up a little bit. He's like, okay, it's her. I didn't get a good look. So then he ended up just giving me her Instagram.
No, I was trying to find you the whole entire time and look, but I have really bad eyes, so I was like trying to get the look too. I could not look. And then I was like, you know what? Just give him my Instagram, whatever, and we'll go from there. How long did it take you to actually say something to me on Instagram though?
Like what, 2 weeks later?
Almost like 2-3 weeks later.
I didn't respond right away. I didn't want to sound like
But I was
thirsty.
like, okay, like this is weird. Like you're gonna follow some random person. Like I would assume like if you follow them, obviously you message them that day.
I don't know.
But and he never slid up on one of my pages.
Let them decide. You think it was weird or too thirsty if I would have asked right away, like, yo, what's up?
Well,
I gave it some time, let it marinate a little bit. And I slid in.
But he didn't even slide up on one of my pictures.
That's obvious. I did it smooth. Did I not do it smooth?
He did do it smooth. He slid up on a quote, and then we started talking, and then from there we just like kept having a conversation. But I was the one who initiated the okay, text me, so here's my number. Because it was just on Instagram. No, it wasn't. It was me. We went over this last time. It was me because you're like oh no, you said how about you text me, and I was like, tell me why. I was thinking the same thing except you text me and I sent you.
Yeah, because she was prideful too. Right off the bat, she didn't want. I told her to text me, and she said no, you text me.
And I gave her my number. But what do?
You texted her.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, go to the next one.
Okay. It's what's the number one thing that you guys fight about all the time?
You're to answer that.
We don't really fight. We fight about his game a lot. Because I am a girl who needs a lot of attention.
It's child's play.
And he wants to keep playing his game. Like sometimes it's cool. Like he's gotten better at it. But now that we're under quarantine, literally all he does, which we came to the understanding that he's gonna start streaming, so we have to treat it like a job. well, I have to treat it like a job and not get mad when he plays. But sometimes I just need attention, you know? Would you want me to find attention somewhere else?
Hey, y'all just stay tuned for the streams. It's about to be nuts.
Are you promoting yourself on my platforms right now?
Yeah, why not? We're teammates. What?
What do you think we fight about? Well, your game, yeah, but that's mine. Like, what do you think we fight about? A lot. Besides your game.
That? Besides my game?
Someone said, how do you go about it when you guys argue, since you guys are always with each other?
What is the next question?
Yeah, the next question. Honestly, we've gotten really good at like...
It's honestly just being very...
like communicative, and then like, if you guys know you guys are gonna spaz out, like stop the conversation there, and then just continue it later. Like, I think that's... if you guys are not gonna talk about it, there's no reason. If you guys are gonna get hostile and like really fight about it, there's no reason to be fighting, honestly. Like,
the most important thing really is honestly that I learned is really picking and choosing the battles. Sometimes I gotta just suck it up and let her win the fight so we don't fight, but just picking and choosing.
and it's not that I want to argue all the time, because this is I like to argue. I don't like to argue, but sometimes maybe I can't, maybe I don't know when the good or wrong time is. I need to say that. We're both stubborn, I think that's what it is. Like,
prideful.
Prideful. We both like to be right. And if we're not right, we won't admit that we're...
that I could admit.
We'll admit
100%.
like when we're wrong and when we're not.
Agreed.
You and your fingers. So I have 2 dirty fingers.
I have all my fingers. What? It doesn't matter.
But always,
we using our hands? We ain't using no forks? Or spoons or utensils?
Someone said, what's the one thing that you hate that your partner does? I can answer this one for you. Marlo hates when I say always.
This is gonna lead to my answer. 'Cause she's right.
He hates when I say always.
It's part of being so dramatic.
But when I first met him, I told him I'm dramatic. I'm a crybaby. I'm extra. You know, he knew what he was going into when he was going into it. So whose fault is that?
Yours.
But he hates when I say always. I can't be like, you're always like this, and it's just like the dramatic side. He's like, I'm not always like this. I'm always like this. I'm like, dude, like, I didn't mean it like not always, but like majority of the time or most of the time. I have to be very specific.
I'm gonna give you guys an example. Let me finish this fry. Day, completely fine. Everything's all good, no one's fighting. All good. And then she asks me to do something. And then I give her like kind of a hard time, but I still do it. She's like, oh my gosh, you always this, like if we've been fighting over it, like for the whole entire time. Literally just that one little thing, and then it turned into, you're always like this, you're always this, always that. It's just, I don't know.
Well, since we're saying the things we don't like about each other.
I gave a little example.
No. What I don't like about you.
I'm too perfect.
No, you think you're always right. Like, I could prove him wrong, and then if I say... No. I think what I don't like about you is I have to be very specific. If I repeat something he says, I have to say it exactly the way he said it.
I think that goes for all guys. Guys can't read girls' mind.
No one's asking you to read my mind.
That's why you need to be specific. Like if I don't know that, like, you wanted me to do this right on the spot.
If I ask you to do something.
Oh, like when she said, oh, all right, today. Whoa. She said, oh, we're gonna clean. I said, cool. But before, she didn't tell me when we're gonna clean. She just said we're gonna clean. I'm like, all right, cool. Like we'll clean the house, whatever. And then I jump on my game, and then she gets mad. She's like, I thought we were gonna clean. I'm like, why didn't you just tell me we wanted to clean right now? I wouldn't have jumped on my game.
But it's like when we're gonna clean, what other time were we gonna clean? At night? When we had things to do today?
No, but did you eat? Did you shower yet?
Come on, this one's a good one. It says, what is one thing you feel like you got scammed on from your partner? So she sent me an example. She said, she said, here's an example. During the talking phase, the soon-to-be girlfriend swore she loved scary movies, but later in the relationship, the boyfriend noticed his girlfriend was actually the biggest wuss when it comes to horror films. Does that make sense?
So what I get scammed on?
Yeah. Like, what did I tell you that I liked or did before we started dating, and now you notice I don't do it?
The gym.
Goes for you too, buddy.
We both got scammed on that.
Yeah, we both got scammed. We were both like, oh my god, we work out twice a day. We go to the gym. We're such gym goals and this. And when we started dating each other and meeting it,
What?
your mom texted me.
Both of us.
Oops.
Fine.
Okay, anyway. So what's one thing that you've been to the gym, so we got scammed? It's okay, we don't need to be either.
I felt like we were open book. No? You don't think so?
No, I think so too. I don't think that we, like, when we first met each other, I think we were just
Like, we
really
told each other-
honest. Like,
actually, on the first date, we kind of brought up our, like, past already, like, right on the first date.
but it was just so comfortable.
We're open book. We said, like,
we
I went through
literally
this,
were
I went through
driving
this.
back home from the fair. That was our first date. Driving back
I'm gonna
home.
wash my hands. I gotta do this. You got it.
No, just take it off. You don't need it.
Oh, why not? I don't want to
Oh. We're literally driving and literally just talking the entire time. We were stuck in traffic. We were just talking, and we kind of just figured out everything about each other basically. Like, it was one of those things where, like, right off the bat, we just clicked. And we kind of figured out, like, we came from, like, the same situations, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that's, like, what kind of...
Sparked.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as cliche as it sounds, honestly, we really did click first time. Like, our personalities.
Like, it wasn't awkward. Like, those awkward dates where, like, you're in his car and he's just driving and, like...
You don't know what to say.
It wasn't like
You're
that.
thinking of what to say. Like, we really were just talking the entire time.
Melly says, where's the ring and the baby's at?
Oh.
That's not what you said.
I told her I love her. And I do want to marry her. That's a fact. Babies, out of the question right now. We want babies as dogs. My son is going to be a dog for right now.
We said in
until
5
like-
years. No, in 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be 24 and you'll be 27.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't want to have kids after he's 30.
I
Because he
won't
doesn't want
too
to be an
old.
old dad. Next one is, what's your favorite date tonight? Let's get it on.
Let's get it on.
You nasty.
Nah.
I like when we get dressed and go out to, like, eat.
My favorite date night was, honestly, our, like, date day was actually boiling crab on Sundays. We
Yeah.
used to get ready.
We used to do it every Sunday. Even if we didn't get ready, we still did it.
Yeah, no, but for the most part, we always got ready. We went.
Because we were always doing something that day. We had church. Or
Yeah,
something.
so it was like a good, like, little date. I honestly.
Who wears the pants in the relationship? Me. I do. I let him think he wears the pants in the relationship, but really I
That's
do.
exactly what she said.
I do. Do I not? What I say goes. What's mine is mine and his is mine.
It's also false. But for the sake of your vlog, I'm gonna let that slide.
No, I'm just kidding. I think we're both equal. If you could have a celeb hall pass, who would it be?
What? What?
If you could have a celebrity hall pass, who would it be? Think about this really carefully. Really carefully.
Wash my hands. Coronavirus.
This shit real. My celebrity hall pass would be. Who would my celebrity hall pass be?
Think carefully.
I'm just kidding. I don't want a celebrity hall pass. Oh, Cheesy, if you're watching this, follow me on Instagram. Who drinks more?
Alcoholic.
Why are you lying? I don't.
You're lying.
You're lying.
Let me find out you fucking
Let me
lying for
find
the
out
camera
you
right now, dude. Let me find out.
Who's more stubborn? You are.
I'm pretty stubborn. I'm pretty stubborn.
Pretty, you are. No, you are. Like, no joke. You're hella stubborn for no reason.
Question.
Who's funny? Me. No, what? No, it's me.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
I'm the biggest clown.
No, I am the biggest clown.
No, dude. I'm a freaking
No,
clown.
dude. I'm funnier.
No. No.
Yeah, that's my boo. That's my baby. I'm gonna be like, ah. Be like, ah.
Well, that's all, folks.
That's all, folks. The little Bugs Bunny.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Is that how it goes?
Yeah, you did a good job.
And leave a comment down below. What's your favorite question? Ooh, that was a good
That was
one.
like, ow, you can give me Bruce. Anyways. Classic bougie.
Baby, come give me something.